What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the upgraded tournament for the second time. Audio issues, you gotta love it, but oh well, I'll re-record this. So we got a new matchup. We got great results from the winners bracket. Keep in mind, so whoever loses still in the tournament, but the winner won by 5 votes, and we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, let's go over the spiel. What is this? It's a tournament for characters that can be upgraded into playable characters, so assist trophies, spears, me costumes, all that works and stuff. So and then each day on the channel, I upload one of the matches from the tournament. We'll talk about it, go over a potential moveset, maybe some facts, a story, whatever it might be. Then we vote between one of the two characters down in the comments. Simple. You can vote for both, remember. But yeah, that is it for that. So let me put up the rules. All right, rule number 1, you got to be open-minded for this tournament. Why? Well, that's the whole premise of the tournament. You gotta be open-minded to the possibility that we could get a second character that gets upgraded into playable character status. All right. Otherwise, next rule: you only get 1 vote per person. Please keep it fair that way. How do you vote though? Simple. Down in the comments, type the name of the character you're voting for. Simply say "I vote for," and then you fill in the blank. But again, you can vote for both by simply stating "I vote both." Easy. Rest of the rules: double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice overall before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the votes, we're going to flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break a tie in each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. That's it for the rules. Let's get to the rest of the video. All right, let's jump into the results from last week real quick. Again, remember, winner's bracket. Both characters still in the tournament, regardless of what the result was. So the matchup, the results was between Dr. Eggman, who is taking on Gino. And again, 5 votes separated the winner and losing this one. And the winner happened to be Gino. Got this one. 39 votes for him to 34 votes for Dr. Eggman. Congrats. Gino moves on to the next round in the winner's bracket, who we might be seeing very soon. Hint, wink, wink. But Dr. Eggman does fall to the loser bracket. Still in the tournament. Just falls to the loser bracket. Anyway, that brings us to the matchup for the day, right? Isaac from Golden Sun, the assist trophy, taking on Midna from Legend of Zelda, also the assist trophy. So let's start things off, right? So here we go. Isaac. Let me do this again, right? Second time recording this. Okay, hello. Second time recording it, but it's all good. We'll do it anyway. So Isaac, we know his story. Assist trophy, then disappeared. And then the fans were like, "Hey, what? Hello? No, come back. We like you. We want to see him in Smash Bros." And then he's brought back. Cool. But it's an assist trophy. But you know what? Hey, he was brought back. It was cool. At least the Nintendo, they were acknowledging, hey, the fans wanted to see him. So cool. Great. Awesome. So as a character, good moveset potential. Yeah, he's got a sword. Who cares? He's got some magic attacks he can play with. So he kind of be a fun little hybrid type of character. But again, he's been a very well-wanted character in the community for past several Smash games. And if we're going to go... If, for example, let's just... let me roll with this idea real quick. If you look at Fighter Pass 2, it's a big if, Fighter Pass 2 happens to be a very fan servicey type of Fighter Pass, right? Characters and franchises the community has speculated for a long time, that has wanted for a long time. Maybe that's the route that Fighter Pass 2 goes, right? It's a possibility. Okay, I know what you're saying. I hear you. Nobody asked for Min Min. To an extent, you're kind of right. Before ARMS was officially revealed to be getting a playable character, there wasn't a huge shout out for Min Min, right? Okay. But you gotta go back to Smash Ultimate, the teaser, the Inkling teaser. Look at video predictions. Look at message board. Look at wherever you can find. Roster predictions, speculations, top most wanted, top deserving, whatever it was. Go back and look at those. What was a big franchise everyone was thinking of at the time? ARMS. Brand new franchise for Nintendo. The game at that point was like sold well over 1 million. I think like 1.5 million or something like that. So it was a brand new franchise. Great sales. A lot of people were like, all right, yeah, let's get Springman. Like, Springman was the most well-known one at the time. So everyone said, get Springman, sure. Get some ARMS representation. Lots and lots of people were saying that. So I don't know if Nintendo looked back on that and said, all right, that's why ARMS got a rep. Maybe it was just Nintendo that flat out said, no, we want an ARMS rep in Smash Bros. I think there was some sort of kind of article. I think Sakurai kind of touched on that. I don't remember if he flat out specifically said Nintendo was like, ARMS, now, work on it. I don't know if it was like that, but again, if, and it's a big if, it's a fan servicey type of thing, you know, from speculation and stuff, maybe Isaac has a chance. Again, he's been very well requested. They brought him back after all, right? He got upgraded, new graphics, obviously because it's a new generation of Smash. But then he got new attacks, new whatever. So they buffed his assist trophy. How many assist trophies get buffs, right? But so that was really cool to see. As a fan of Golden Sun, it was nice to see the acknowledgement, right? And sometimes that goes out the window with a lot of fan bases. Unfortunately, it's they're in Smash Bros, but they're not playable. That's garbage. I don't want. No, reel it back a bit. All right, take some victories where you get them. They're in Smash Bros. First of all, cool. Now let's work on building them up from there. So something like that. Anyway, if you want to go with the fan servicey type of thing, yeah, you could make sense, right? And isn't that the whole business of Smash Bros, right? Especially, well, DLC especially, you want to sell, you want to make money. That's what Nintendo's trying to do. So as a fan, if we're getting a fan servicey type of Fighter Pass 2, money's going to speak. Numbers will talk to Nintendo. And if they end up selling extremely well, if they're one of the better selling individual fighter packs, you could pretty much say they'd be a lock for the next Smash game, especially if they're first party. Third party could be a tiny bit trickier, but again, if it's third party and they sell extremely well and Nintendo goes, all right, yeah, they're worth the money, let's go do it again. Next Smash game. But that's a whole other conversation for the next Nintendo console, which is probably like 15 years away. It better not be 15 years away. But again, it's going to speak to them. So like that's big point, right? And again, first party Midna. Should Midna be up in the conversation? Yeah, sure, throw her name in there. But at the same time, I don't hear a huge rally cry for Midna and Smash Bros. She's got her fans, no doubt about it. Like for this tournament, for example, she's doing pretty well. I think we're at the last, I'd say maybe the final 20% of the tournament, and she's still alive. She's still doing pretty well. She's got some pretty solid wins, and yeah, she keeps on continuing to roll, which is pretty good. So I got a point here real quick I got to make. Midna's last matchup, I mentioned the idea of her kind of repping Hyrule Warriors, like potential stage. There's music tracks from Hyrule Warriors. I know it's a spin-off Legend of Zelda type of game, but still, there's a lot there that's not being used. We don't have Hyrule Warriors music in Smash Bros. So Midna being playable in that game, why not? Like that was a big thing. That was a big reveal. Once when it finally happened, I remember hearing quite a bit about everyone being excited. Midna's playable. This is awesome. So maybe she could have that same sort of reaction for Smash Bros. Potentially, yeah. But again, the point I'm making was I referenced Hyrule Warriors, and I believe it was the user Bomberman. Yeah, there's somebody in the comments, username of Bomberman, mentioned the idea of Twilight Princess, how we lost Link in Ganondorf, so there's not like a main Twilight Princess rep anymore. So it's like, okay, get some representation for Twilight Princess. That's fine. I don't care which, like personally, I wouldn't care which Legend of Zelda era would get repped, whether it's Breath of the Wild 2, Twilight Princess, Link Between Worlds, whatever. I don't care. I just Legend of Zelda needs another character. Like I feel to a degree it's a little disrespected in terms of the playable character status, right? I mean, you look at Mario for obvious reasons. Mario's the #1 franchise, has a ton of reps. Pokemon, another very, top 2, top 3 franchise for Nintendo. A lot of reps. Legend of Zelda is a top 2, top 3 franchise for Nintendo. And we still only have like 4 characters. Yes, I know 6, but 4. Link 1, Link 2, and Link 3, that's still just one Link, okay? They deserve better than that. So my feeling is like Yeah, Midna would make a great character first and foremost. Legend of Zelda. I don't know why that kind of bugs me a little bit, right? Just the idea, like it for how big it is. And here's an argument too that I still see some people make. Legend of Zelda doesn't have any iconic characters besides the main few that have made any sort of impact. Are you kidding me? Characters like Midna, like Skull Kid, Tingle to a degree. I'm not a big fan of Tingle, but whatever. That sounded gross, but apologies. But like, there's so many characters that have made such a strong impact, even if they've been in one game. Impa for another character, they've made a pretty big impact. Where like, yes, Legend of Zelda, they deserve at least a minimum of one new character that's not another Link, not a Toon Zelda, not Toon Ganondorf, not Toon Chi, not nothing like that. Somebody entirely different. They deserve that, right? For what they are, how big they are to Nintendo. Yeah, they deserve it. Midna, again, coming with Wolf Link or something, whatever that might be. Phenomenal moveset, right? People would still go crazy for that addition. People would still go crazy for it. But in terms of voting when it comes down to it, for me, Isaac's got this hands down. Isaac's still a top 6 character most wanted for me right now, and has been like a top 10 most wanted character for a very long time. So Isaac's got my vote in this one. Let me know who you guys got. Isaac, Midna, or both. We'll see how this one plays out next week. But yeah, that's it for this one. So sneak peek for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will get the results for Paper Mario, who is taking on King Boo. That's the results. And then we're back in the winner's bracket for the matchup tomorrow, which is going to be that Bandana D, who's taking on Gino. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one. We'll see how that one plays out. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.